Since the beginning of this year, a lot of people have been wondering if the UK government is going to carry on with the health and care visa that was introduced to enable healthcare assistants and also domiciliary workers to work in the UK. From February 2022, UK government added domiciliary care workers, healthcare assistants into the occupational shortage list, which will enable anybody who has this kind of skill to also apply to jobs here in the UK. Plan was for them to pilot this program for just 1 year from February 2022 up to February 2023. Since we're already in February, a lot of people have been asking me so many questions as to whether the UK government is going to carry on with recruiting healthcare assistants or domiciliary care workers from overseas using the health and care visa route or not. So I've gone onto the UK government official website and I'm going to bring you the latest update regarding this issue. Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. My name is Diana. I'm an overseer nurse currently practicing in the UK. If you are new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. On this channel, we basically talk about anything regarding UK immigration updates. Any updates on UK Nursing and Midwifery Council, we do share it on this platform. I also share information on how you can successfully migrate from overseas to the UK, either as a healthcare assistant, as a nurse, domiciliary worker. So if this is the kind of information you are interested in, don't forget to stick around and also please subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned before, UK government has been making so many efforts to enable skilled workers to migrate from overseas and work in the UK. The skilled worker visa was initially for nurses, doctors. They realized that they were not only short of nurses but also other healthcare workers. The UK government is making every effort to enable skilled workers to migrate successfully to the UK. So in February 2022, UK government piloted a program which was to include healthcare workers, domiciliary care workers and home care workers to the shortage occupation list, meaning that anybody with this kind of skill would also be able to apply to UK employers and then apply for the health and care visa to come to the UK. So that means doors were open not only for nurses or doctors but also for anybody within the healthcare industry with that kind of experience or skills. So the plan was for them to just pilot this program for 1 year, meaning from February 2022 up to February 2023. So people have been asking so many questions. Is it going to end? Are they going to carry on recruiting healthcare assistants, or are they just going to stop the program since the plan was for them to pilot it for just 1 year? People have even been discouraged. They are wondering whether to keep on applying for jobs, whether employers are going to consider them or not. So I understand people's concerns. So from the UK government website, it's clearly stated that they are going to even push more funds into the system to help with the overseas recruitment of healthcare assistants and domiciliary care workers and actually health workers. So do not worry, I'm going to leave the link to that official government UK website for you to have a look at it for yourself, for you to know that this is really true. I'm going to go on the website and get the information right from the official government UK website for you. So this is the latest update from the UK government official website, and it was published on 10 February 2023. That means this is a current or latest update regarding this health and care worker visa or international recruitment of healthcare workers. So on the government website, there is a publication that says International Recruitment Fund for the Adult Social Care Sector. Guidance for local authorities. That means the government has actually allocated a fund, some amount of money to help the healthcare sector in support of the international recruitment. The publication declares that UK government can confirm that it is making available £15 million over 2023 and 2024 to help support international recruitment within the adult social care sector. If they were actually going to stop the recruitment of international healthcare workers, they will not even push this amount of money in support of international recruitment. It goes on further to say that the UK government is committed to helping providers make more effective use of international recruitment to help grow the adult social care workforce alongside wider action to improve domestic recruitment and retention. So the UK government is making every effort to help support the recruitment of international healthcare workers to support their adult and social care workforce. So you do not need to panic at all. This publication alone should put your mind at ease so that you can just go ahead, motivate yourself and keep on applying for healthcare assistant jobs. On February 15, 2022, care workers were added to the shortage occupation list to support providers in addressing workforce pressures. So this program that was implemented on 15 February 2022 is to help or enable the healthcare sector to employ overseas recruits to help provide care during this winter period and beyond. So that means it's not going to end this February. They're going to carry on recruiting international care workers. The amount of money the UK government is going to use in support of international recruitment is to help providers attract more overseas candidates. It also includes a shared recruitment resource that looks at the whole regional needs and also provide an advice or check-in service for sponsorship license or visa applications. It will also provide help with new arrivals to access affordable housing. The funds is also going to be used in helping international recruits with solutions to work travel requirements. For example, helping candidates in getting UK driving license. So providing pastoral support such as buddying schemes. So they actually have a plan for pushing all of this money into the recruitment of overseas healthcare workers to support their adult and social care service. So they will not put all of this money and efforts into this and then stop recruiting. So like I said, do not panic. Just keep on applying to as many jobs as you can. The funds that UK government is pumping into this international recruitment program, it's also going to help in your travel to the UK. They understand the hassles that new care workers would have to go through regarding booking flight, transfer from airport and all of that. So regarding the travel to the UK, they've also stated on the official government website that new care workers will need to book flights and transfer their belongings. There are examples that show how a joint approach can ease the burden on providers. So they're actually looking to support care providers in helping you with your travel to the UK to avoid any unforeseen circumstances. Once you arrive, obviously you need accommodation. Regarding this, they've also made mention on their website that this is particularly important to international recruits because of the overall shortage of accommodation and difficulty in assessing it, especially even if you're in UK, it can be quite a daunting task looking for a new accommodation. So they have the plan to support you as a newly international recruit in the UK to help you find temporary accommodation to help you settle in the UK. So they've realized how difficult it can be to apply for jobs from overseas. So they've also provided guidance which will enable you successfully apply for jobs from overseas. Because the UK government wants you to have a smooth process and transition into the UK as you come to work in their health and care sector, they've provided key messages on how to avoid scams when it comes to applying for jobs in the UK from overseas. So they've advised that before you apply to any agency, you have to make sure that they are on the ethical recruiters list. I'll leave the link to this list so that you can have a look through the list of agencies that have been approved by the UK government to recruit from overseas so that you don't fall into the wrong hands. Agencies on this list have signed up and act in line with their code of practice. So if you apply for jobs through these agencies, at least you know you are safe. And also they've advised that do not pay any money to agencies to find you work because it is illegal under the UK government's law. And beware of scams in job offers because some job offers look too good to be true. So they need you to actually watch out for some of these signs so that you don't fall into the wrong hands. So please set your heart and your mind at peace and keep on applying for UK healthcare assistant job. Do not let anything discourage you. They are willing to push these funds in support of international recruitments for healthcare workers into the adult and social care workforce. So you've seen everything for yourself. UK government is not going to stop recruiting healthcare assistants from overseas because there is the ongoing shortage. So, I mean, they need more people to even fill up those vacancies. So if you are still interested in applying for jobs to the UK, this is the time. Do not give up. So get your documents ready. Start applying for jobs. I did a video on some of the documents you need to get ready even before you start applying for UK healthcare assistant jobs. I'll leave the link so that you can have a look, get all of those documents ready. I've done a video on a sample of UK standard CV that you can actually use as a guide and draft your perfect CV for the UK healthcare assistant job. I've also done a video with questions and answers for UK healthcare assistant jobs. So if you are yet to start, or even if you've already started, have a look at all of these videos and hopefully you will find them very, very useful. And please don't forget to share this video with others. So I'm so excited that UK government is not stopping this program anytime soon. I wish you the very best in your job applications. And also don't forget to share this video with others and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.